Can you guys hear me okay? I'm on a new computer and I'm just using the computer mic. And thank you everyone who's joined. Oh, thank you, Shanley, for your super chat. We'll do your question first. But whoever's here, can you let me know? Can you hear me okay? Okay, you could hear me because you said you're welcome. All right, let's get started then. Yeah, okay, good. It's so nice using a computer where I can actually see. All right. Hello, everyone. Let me scroll up. Okay, I see Shanley's question. General reading for the month of May. Anything to expect? Thank you. All right, what can Shanley expect? What's going on in the month of May? What message you have for May? Ooh, right, it's May in a few days. What's going on in May? Ooh, the first card out we have is the King of Wands. Four of Cups. And the Star card. I feel like I'm seeing a few different things here. Right away, with the King of Wands coming out, I feel like you're just feeling a lot more confident and energized and really going after your goals this month. And with the Star card, it's like you're having more faith in yourself and your abilities, and I feel like you're achieving some sort of goal here. But I feel like there's this message Spirit wants you to know, like you might not realize how far you've come and how much you've accomplished. So just to give yourself some credit, I feel like you're going to achieve something in May. Let's see if we can get a little clear on what. And I feel like you might not even realize that. And there might be some opportunity that comes your way and Spirit doesn't want you to miss it. What is this opportunity? Or what is this achievement? Okay, the Three of Pentacles here. This it's definitely revolving around work and career and finances. There can be an improvement in your finances, improvement in career. Sometimes the King showing up could be a leadership thing, like getting a new project at work or a new position at work or a new job or a leadership ability, a raise, something like that. But I really feel like there's a lot of forward advancement in those areas of your life. Oh, thank you. I just went to the nail salon the other day. So yeah, I feel like work and money will be a big focus, and you're going to have a lot more energy to get, your goals completed. And because of that, you're really going to achieve a lot. But I feel like you might not realize how much you're doing, and Spirit wants you to realize that, your efforts are paying off. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. And hello, everyone. Let me scroll back up. I still haven't really figured out. I have a new computer. The scroll button doesn't like come up automatically. Okay. 1 second. Go up. Maybe I need to minimize this. Okay, yeah, I have to minimize the screen. All right, so I'm going back to the top. Thank you again, Shanley. Hello, Reshma. And thank you to everyone who's here. We will do a giveaway at some point if you want to stick around for a free reading. So today we're just drawing, a few cards for each person, but you can win a full reading, or it'll be a recorded reading. We'll answer a question 20, 30 minutes usually. If you guys don't mind liking the video, it helps me out. Okay, Reshma, can I have a general reading, please? Sure. What does Reshma need to know right now? What does Reshma need to know right now? All right, we have the Queen of Wands in reverse coming out first, and then we had the 10 of Wands in reverse, and then the World. So these two cards are really sticking out to me the most. I feel like there's a completion coming, an ending, or something is culminating here. And I feel like this is going to be something that's such a relief, like a weight off your shoulders. It could be, something that you've been really worried about, waiting to get a job or waiting for something to work out. If the world's showing up, shows there is going to be a happy ending, and you're going to be feeling really relieved here. Spirit wants you to feel more confident in your abilities and in what you're doing. And when you believe in yourself, that'll help you get, where you want to be. And the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is on the bottom of the deck, kind of where you're coming from. So I feel like you might feel like you're down on your luck. That could be with this Queen of Wands energy too, like these coming up together. You might feel like you're down on your luck. Nothing's really working out for you, but Spirit wants you to know there is an end in sight. You're going to have a huge relief, letting go of obstacles, problems, and things are going to work out for you. There is something coming that's going to, you're getting it. I don't know. For me, it seems like with all these wands coming up with this, it could be related to work or money with the Wheel of Fortune as well. There could be something that really like lessens your worries about money and bills and all of that. There could be a job coming through or some opportunity to make more money that really helps you out. That is a huge relief. So thank you. Hopefully it doesn't, oops, where did the screen just go? Hopefully it doesn't keep taking me a while to scroll up and down. Because I know sometimes I miss like some people's comments or super chats if I don't keep scrolling down, but I might just stay up for a little bit. Okay, where did the scroll button go? There it is. Zareta. Hello, Zareta. Zareta would like a general reading. What does Zareta need to know right now? The first card out, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Strength card in reverse, all these eights, and the Devil in reverse. Especially these two, you're letting go of some limiting beliefs that you're not enough, that you're not strong enough, that you can't accomplish something, or this is what your guides, your ancestors, your angels are really wanting you to focus on right now. There's some sort of limiting beliefs that you don't have the strength to do something, or you can't overcome something, but Spirit's letting you know you are on the brink of overcoming something big. If these cards were upright, this would be like feeling stuck and chained to something, not seeing the way out, like a self-imposed prison kind of thing, like you not moving forward in life. And Spirit wants you to know that you are overcoming whatever this is, whatever's been keeping you stuck. And to reflect on this, like where could these, like the Strength in reverse could be fears. Has fears been keeping you playing small? Has fear been keeping you from, or keeping you in your comfort zone? I feel like Spirit is calling you to address this fear and realize that's all it is, a fear. It's thoughts, and that you can overcome that. And once you do, you're going to really move ahead in life. There's energy on the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. So this could be related to work and finances. Maybe something that's been keeping you held back from having the job you want or the money you want is some fear, and you might not even be aware of this. It could be really subconscious that you're not good enough or you're not worthy, or you're a big fear to put yourself out there. And Spirit's calling your attention to that, because when you break free of whatever this fear or limiting belief is, that's when you're going to get the job, the finances, the balance in your life that you're truly wanting. But you're really on the brink of overcoming this. Having both of these cards, the two cards that show being stuck by fears, you're over in limiting beliefs, that's what you're moving on from. But it'll take some courage and some dedication. But your guides are really emphasizing that right now. But I really see you're moving past that. Thank you. Oh, hi. Oh, Mega. May I ask for my boyfriend R's current feelings and next actions? Okay, what are R's current feelings and next actions towards Mega? All right, we have the Queen of Wands that came out, and I really feel like this is the feelings here. And then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Strength card upright. So I'm seeing a lot of positive feelings here. The Queen of Wands, this is someone, very confident and beautiful, and I feel like they're really really viewing you this way right now. They really like cherish you, and I feel like they want to protect you, and they care about you deeply with this black cat here. But there's a lot of great feelings here, and with the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like he idolizes you in a little bit, like really is looking at you like, oh wow, look how beautiful, kind of like putting you up on a pedestal a little bit, because look, the Queen is kind of up on a pedestal. So there's a lot of positive feelings here, admiring you, thinking highly of you. And then the Strength card here. This is like a kind of a goddess type energy here. Like, I think my mentor called her like a domestic goddess. So I feel like there's something here with just really admiring you right now and your confidence and your strength. So really positive feelings about how they're feeling. Let's get a card for actions. Is there an action next? I don't really sense one from these cards. What is ours action, next action? We have the Eight of Wands in reverse, which is interesting. They might not be communicating as much as you want to. Like, I feel like and that might make you think that they don't have strong feelings towards you right now, but they do. R does have really positive feelings towards you right now, but for whatever reason, they're not really communicating a lot. I think they could be really busy and having a lot of things going on. So you might not feel very satisfied. You might wish that R was communicating more for whatever reason, but your spirit guides are like, it's not personal. And if you want to know what's going on, maybe just ask them. They could be really busy with like work or something like that. But I feel like their actions towards you are kind of a lack of action, like lack of communication, lack of forward movement. And that might be a little, bothersome to you, but it's not anything to do with them feeling negatively towards you. Thank you. Nicole, Kitty, may have a message from my higher self. Sure. Higher self, what messages do you have? What messages do you have for Nicole? Too many cards. The first card out is the Empress. And the King of Swords. And the King of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Right away when I was seeing these cards, I was feeling like there's this message about like balance. More balance between your feminine and masculine energy. I feel like this card came out to kind of show us what could be more imbalanced, or what could be the imbalance. And I think it's maybe the masculine energy. I feel like it's great to be in the receptive mode, to be in your spirituality and all of that, to be, connecting to your higher self, all of that. But I feel like there's things in your life you want to manifest or change or, achieve, and more action is needed, more discipline, more planning. I feel like it's great to be, embodied and connect to nature and your higher self, your spirit guides, all of that. But I feel like grounding that into reality is something that's coming through, and taking actions towards your goals, like really like listening to the spiritual advice that you get, not just listening, but like acting on it. I feel like your intuition is strong and you're very connected, but there's something here with implementing the messages you get and the guidance you get. And I think that's when you'll see a big shift in your life. My cat agrees. Yes. Okay, thank you. Oh my God, there's cat hair everywhere. Are you shedding more than normal? It's all on my keyboard. Gemini glitters. Will I be meeting a new romantic partner sometime this year? Okay, let's do a yes or no for you. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. With some context, please, if possible, Spirit. Will Gemini glitters be meeting a new romantic partner sometime this year? Will Gemini glitters be meeting a romantic partner sometime this year? I did get an unlikely, like a no. We have 2 no and 1 yes. But that does, I like to remind everyone, like most readings, or at least I try to remember to, that tarot is not fixed with timing. So if you don't like something, you could shift it. I feel like there's this message coming through that we have the Empress here in reverse, is like the more you love yourself, are happy with yourself and okay with being with yourself, that is when you will meet someone. Like at this time, it looks like maybe there's some issue with that. If Gemini Glitters focuses on self-love and healing, will that speed this up? Then will it occur this year? Yes, that will change your fortune. Literally, on the Wheel of Fortune is to say, like, yeah, if there's more focus on yourself and self-love and healing and all of that, which sounds counterintuitive to focus on yourself, but when you do all that, Spirit's saying it will change things. This is literally the card of change in a positive sense. All right, thank you, Emily. Oh, hi, Emily. Near future for Jane and me, please. What's going on in the near future for Jane and Emily? Near future for Jane and Emily. Some of these cards are. A lot of cards are coming out. Okay. We have the 9 of Pentacles here, then the 7 of Swords in reverse, and then the 6 of Swords. This is interesting. Something might come to light. Something might be revealed, someone's thoughts or feelings. And I feel like there's something here with maybe taking time apart. I'll verify or clarify if this is like, I don't really see this as a breakup, but I feel like distance for some reason is coming here. And I feel like the 9 of Pentacles here, it's kind of spending more time alone. Let me clarify this. Spirit, will they be spending time apart in the near future because of an argument or something being revealed? Yeah, I got a yes. What is the 7 of Swords in reverse? What's being revealed? Yeah, there's going to be the 7 of Swords. There's going to be like a fight here, an argument or a fight. Something, and someone's going to say something that might upset the other. And Spirit's saying that'll just cause you guys to take some time apart. And again, I'm not getting breakup. I'm just seeing that you'll be spending less time together. And this is the near future. So that's what I'm getting. Oh, yeah, I can see Emmy. Okay, thank you. Oops. Let me scroll back. I was just making sure. And hello, everyone. I'm going top, bottom. If you wanted to skip to the top of the list, you can do a super chat. You don't need to. Okay. And we will be doing a giveaway at some point. We'll take a break and do that. Wednesday. I'm doing well, thanks. I hope you are as well. When will me and Zing be in relation? Spirit, can you give us some indication when Lindsay and Zing will be in relation? Verify this. All right, I got 1 month. So it's just getting an upright card, and then the number was, and it was a 1. So I wanted to verify that it was a month, and I got a yes. I had another ace too. So the number 1 is really relevant here. So I have a month. 1 month. Hello. Thank you for liking the video. Any important timeless message I need to know for next month? What does hello need to know for next month? Man, the Four of Wands, it came out like this, which is interesting, like flipped out of the deck. I feel like there's a possibility here for a lot of success and happiness and achievement, but the keyword's possibility. I feel like there's something here that Spirit wants you to know or to do. Let's see what the Queen of Wands came out. This is having confidence and believing in yourself and going after what you want with a positive attitude. And not giving up. We have another Wands here, the Nine of Wands here in reverse. And not giving up when you feel defeated or you're not getting results fast enough. There's something your Spirit wants you to believe in yourself. Wow, even the Magician's on the bottom of the card. Believe in yourself and your power and your abilities. The Magician here. And when you do that, you will achieve great things. And not to give up when you feel discouraged or you don't get, because this came out sideways again. I feel like there's this big message here that there's so much possibility next month for you to achieve something. And what this is whatever your goals are at the moment. Believing in your power and using all the tools at your disposal and not procrastinating, not, like having discipline and structure and going after your goals, you will achieve something great. You will achieve something. There's going to be something worth celebrating in May for you. Thank you. Marin, is my crush interested in me? What does he think about me? Okay, let's see. Spirit, we're going to do a yes or no, and then we'll go. Is Marin's crush interested? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. And then you can tell us some context within the cards. Overall, I'm getting a no here, but let's get another context here. Because at first the two cards that came out were both no's, but I wanted to make sure because these were just two cards I pulled, but in a different direction. And then I got two yeses, and I had to confirm and got a no. But Spirit, can you tell us more here? First, can you confirm this? Yeah. So what does this crush think about Marin? I feel like there's this energy. I feel like he's on your mind a lot more than you're on his. Like, I don't know if he's even like aware that you have a crush. I just don't think he's, and I don't mean it's like harshly or anything, but I don't think you're on his mind at the moment. Yeah, I think they're really focused on other things going on in their life. With the Tower and Words, I want to know what's going on. And I feel like, maybe they were going through a Tower moment. Maybe they went through a recent breakup. Maybe there's job change or family stuff. And they're just focusing on themselves and their life and rebuilding and restructuring their life. And they're not wanting to jump into any relationship right now. So I don't think they're thinking of any people in that way right now. Like relationships and that stuff, I don't think are on their mind. Rapunzel. What should I currently know about T? Okay, what should Rapunzel know about T? Moon. Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like they're currently going through something, but they're like healing. Like this could be a health thing or a mental health thing, financial issues. But I feel like they're not revealing something to you because it's not related to you specifically. Maybe they're embarrassed or they don't want to for some reason. But I feel like they've been going through something, but they're on the way out. They're healing from it. Like something that's been painful and difficult. Again, with these cards coming out, it could be a health thing, especially mental health, but also it could have to do with physical health with the 5 of coins showing up with it. But they're healing and working on that. And I feel like Spirit wants you to know this because maybe it's affecting you and how they're treating you or not talking to you or whatever's going on with you and your connection to T. I feel like is being affected by this, but it's not about you. They have something else going on in their life that's been difficult, and it could be affecting their behavior towards you, and your spirit guides want you to know that. Mika, wait, yeah. Oh, wait, I almost skipped ahead. We have a question for that. Happy Tuesday. Oh, thank you. Thank you for Nicole said she loves my tops. Sometimes I realize you guys don't know what I'm reading. I put them, see my bras rip them. Amen. What do I need to know about my connection with O? What does Amen need to know about their connection with O? The Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And the Star card. So, and then we have the 6 of Cups on the bottom. It might end up being more of a better platonic relationship with the 6 of Cups showing up. So I feel like with the Ace of Pentacles here, I feel like there's going to be this initial attraction, initial investment. But with the 7 of Pentacles showing up right after, I feel like in reverse, this could be like maybe not being invested in the long haul. And then we have the Star. I feel like there's a lot of physical attraction is what I'm getting from this. I think they think really highly of you, but I feel like they're not invested for the long haul with the 7 of Pentacles here. And with this coming up, I feel like maybe there's just way more of a good, like, definitely a connection here, definitely platonic love and caring and all of that. But I'm not sure this is something that will be long lasting. But I think there's definitely attraction, and it's definitely, something that could start off a little intense or a lot of attraction there. But I feel like this is not putting in the time and effort into something. Like maybe they're just, wanting instant gratification or physical stuff. All right. My cat's making noises. Oh. Sorry if you guys are just joining. I got a new computer, and I'm sometimes, like, I don't know why the scroll bar like disappears on me. Okay, got it. Hi, baby. Will I be successful if I move to Miami? Ooh. I'm a Florida girl. Okay, but will Mika be successful if they move to Miami? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. And this has to do with career. Okay. Oh, the cards are going out. So I feel like there is potential here. We have the card of success, one of the cards of success here, the 6 of Wands on the bottom here. So I feel like if you really put yourself out there, and go after your dreams, there's a lot of energy here that you will be, successful. I feel like there's something here with really manifesting with the Magician and the 9 of Cups here. This could be something maybe you are actively manifesting. And this is really interesting. Maybe you've done like a full moon or new moon intention or you're being called to do so. But I see that, yeah, there's something here with really manifesting the success or the job that you want. Wish fulfillment here. Yes. I think there's strong energy here in like believing in yourself, not being afraid to network, fully utilizing all the tools you have, using all your past experiences to help you. But I'm getting networking through this card because, they have support from other people here. And I can see that really helping you. All right, let's do one more question and then we will do a giveaway. Jaja, can you what does Jaja need to know, or what's going on next in love, relationship? Let's get a love and relationship reading for Jaja. Oops, I got lip gloss on my hands. I don't want to get in the card. All right, we have the Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, I just wanted to clarify something I said. Is love coming? Because there's a lot of focus on self. I'll get to it. But I got one of the manifestation cards, the Three of Wands. So I feel like Spirit wants you to know, like, true love is coming to you. I'm picking up single energy. You can let me know. But I feel like even if you're not, I feel like the love you're desiring is on its way to you and you don't have it quite yet. I feel like there's a lot of energy, and your current energy is healing from heartbreak or something not working, really like loving yourself and focusing on yourself. This is a lot of like independent and like type energy when the Nine of Pentacles shows up here. We do have the Six of Cups here in the bottom. Wow. So I feel like healing your inner child or healing anything, past relationships, will lead to new love. And we have the Ace of Cups here. So there's like doing some healing work right now. Or maybe you already are and Spirit's saying it's working. But you will be manifesting someone in the future. But Spirit wants you to focus right now on healing yourself. And I know that could be annoying. A lot of times this comes up in love readings, but it's important. We have to love ourselves and be happy with ourselves if we want to attract someone who treats us the same. But there's this... I know we just talked about manifesting with the last reading with different cards. I feel like you really are manifesting someone here. So if you're working on that, like getting clear on who you want, how you want to be treated, all those things, putting it out there to the universe, I feel like you're really close to manifesting that new love. It does seem like someone new is coming. All right, let's pause and let's do a giveaway. If you want to enter to win a full reading from me, it'll be recorded. Guess a number between 1 and 100. Forgot I had my protein. Oh, Emmy. You hungry? She's just staring at me by her bowl. Okay, let me feed you. Hey, Ari. All right, we'll give it a little bit more time. All right. Anyone else? All right, Spirit. What is the winning number? 7. Ooh. We have 2 people who guessed 10. We're going to have to do like another round with them. I think that's the closest. I didn't catch that before. All right, Sanjana and Trishna, will you each guess another number? And then we'll draw another one between you guys because I didn't realize there was a repeat. All right, Sanjana, will you say another? Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see who's closer. What is the winning number? 44. So Sanjana, sorry if Sanhana, congratulations. So I'm going to put my email. You can email me your question. I'll get back to you within a week, usually by the next live stream. Okay, congratulations. That was fun. We never had to go down to like 2 people before. All right, let me figure out how to scroll up again. I know it. Okay, I think I got it. I love this new computer, but I'm still figuring it out. I think we're on to Mia. Hello. Oh, go away. I'm not saying you guys go away. Okay, there. Kitty, been on 3 dates with someone new. I really like the guy. Not sure about the potential. Could you please check for me? Okay. Is there potential with this new guy? Mia's been on 3 dates. All right. So I feel like right now I'm getting this energy that the person you've been going on dates with, like I feel like they do really like you, and they're interested as well, but they're not at a point right now where they're ready to commit and go full in. I feel like they're not ready. They're not going to be moving as fast. I feel like they're moving a little bit slow. And they're not ready to like jump into commitment, but they're sitting here like I feel like with the Justice card too, it's like they like you too. Like like I feel like this is like balanced, like both sides here, but I feel like they're definitely in this energy of taking it slow here. Let's just, Spirit, can you confirm and give anything else? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I asked Spirit for confirmation. I do have the 2 of Pentacles that came out. So yeah, I feel like they're not ready for being exclusive. They might be like dating around, or they're just not ready because of their past, whatever it is. But they definitely are, like, because this is the card I pulled to think of how they feel about you. And I feel like, they really like your presence. They like your feminine energy. They think you're very beautiful, all of that kind. Like the great attributes of this Queen of Pentacles that came up right. But yeah, I feel like they're not wanting to jump into anything right now. So if you're willing to take it slow and not, invest or like in not. What am I talking about? I don't know why I just said the word invest. If you're ready, if you're okay with taking it slow, not just like jumping into a relationship, because I don't think they're going to be on that page, and just see where it goes. I think that's really the energy right now. But they definitely think highly of you. But I think if you like brought up wanting to be committed or something already at this time, I think it might freak them out. But they definitely enjoy you, and I think they're going to want to see you again. But it's hard to see long term right now, because at this point in time, they don't want that. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Migu. May month, love reading and relationship. Okay, what's coming in May in terms of love and relationship for Migu? Yeah, I did get the 10 of Cups. I feel like there's something here with a lot of happiness and love coming quickly. This could be with someone who is an air sign or a masculine, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Is this someone new? Yeah, and I'm getting that this is someone new. Or also with the Hangman, it could be like someone you haven't heard from for a while, but you're headed towards a lot of happiness in terms of love and relationships. That's really what Spirit's saying, especially if you've been feeling like nothing's been happening for a while. Mm-hmm. And I think you're going to be able to release something from the past, like let go of maybe someone that hurt you in the past, or maybe that's why the Hangman showed up too. Maybe you've been healing and working on yourself, letting go of exes and all of that. And because you've done that inner work, or you're being guided to that, that's going to like make you like really open you up to getting into a relationship or finding someone really fast. But I feel like there's going to be a lot of speed here, a lot of forward movement in your love life. And it seems like it's someone new, and they could be an air sign. Okay, Skylar would like a general reading, please. Oh, wow. We have the 3 of Wands. Yeah, I was always thinking like, oh, manifestation or something coming true. And then we have the Star. And then the 7 of Coins here. So something you've been wanting for a while, something you've been putting a lot of energy and effort to, you're about to get the results. This could be towards work and finances, but really anything here. But you're about to achieve something. There's wish fulfillment here, but it's not just out of the blue. This is something you've been working towards. And there's also a message with the 7 of Pentacles. This was actually my card of the day, I think, or was that yesterday? But I think it was today. I drew this for myself. But anyways, this is about having patience, like knowing that the best things in life take time. Like keep tending to your garden, keep putting effort towards what you want, and you will get the results. And especially with these 2 cards here, these like manifestation cards, and the 3 of Wands here upright too is like, your ships are going to be sailing in, like what you've been putting that effort towards, like the work you've been doing, like your efforts are paying off. Things are moving forward for you. Wish fulfillment is happening. This could also be about connection with other people, but yeah, keep going. Don't give up on your dreams. You're about to see results soon. That's really all that's coming through, but that's good. All right. Marita, happy early birthday. So is that Thursday? My birthday's on Monday. Happy early birthday, Marita. What changes to expect for the year ahead? What can Marita expect the year ahead? Now the Ace of Swords energy coming out. This is like Yeah, in a sense, it's a new beginning, but it's like victory, success, and it's like victory by might and will, like by taking action, by believing in yourself. And then we have the Temperance card, which is a lot of healing, a lot of balance coming into your life. And then we have the Queen of Swords here. There's something here with really healing from something that was holding you back in the past, like maybe this year. You know, she cut that chain off, like that tassel you see, she used to be tied up, but she controlled her thoughts and her actions and she overcame, she healed, and she took authority of her life and took charge of her life and made things happen. So I feel like there's a lot of healing energy coming in the upcoming year for you. A lot of healing. Let's see. So your birthday, I think you're in a personal year 6 starting up soon, which brings a lot of balance and harmony, and especially within the family. So maybe, you know, your family will be doing well. I feel like there's going to be a lot of beauty within your relationships. And then with this Ace of Swords here, I feel like there's a new beginning and a lot of victory and a lot of forward movement, a lot of clarity, a lot of success coming in the year as well. I think it'll be a really good year for you. But yeah, you can double check the numerology. I was saying, oh yeah, there's a 6 on the bottom, so maybe I was right. But I think you're moving into a year 6, which is, you know, a lot of peace and harmony, and especially within the family. So maybe your family will be all reunited and be together, and I think it'll be really good in terms of family for you. But that's what I'm getting. It's from a few cards here, but overall it looks like a good year. I just scroll down and thank you, Marion. Okay, let me scroll back up. Jasmine, I would like to ask if Edgar Juarez Gemini is going to decide to finally be with me and make me his girlfriend. I'm Jasmine Dominguez, Libra, but I'm in a situationship with him. We're currently not talking. Okay, let's do a yes or no for you and get some context. Will Edgar decide to finally be with Jasmine? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Whoa, that card. This card just like flipped out over here. All right, I did get a yes. And the cards like, I don't know if you guys saw that on camera, it like flipped out. The first card that came out was the Ace of Wands, and then we have the 6 of Cups here. There's one card that came out, no, but we had the majority yes. And it's interesting, like where you're coming from. You know, that this makes sense. You guys currently aren't talking, but I feel like there's something here. You know, he gets over his ego. Like something with ego could be affecting him right now, like pride, ego, not wanting to talk or commit, whatever's been going on. There's something with that. But I feel like overcoming that, I feel like I see the 6 of Cups as him reaching out. But there is energy that, yes, Edgar will decide to communicate with you and be with you, to make you his girlfriend. Mm-hmm. But I think there's like some healing or some pride, some ego work that needs to kind of be addressed on his part, but that's on him. Okay, Trishna. Will I find the true love, and what kind of? Let's do a yes or no then. You get an idea of what this true love will be like, but confirm that you will. I got a straight up yes. I knew, I'm like, yeah, that's what I was feeling that you would, but we got 3 cards here that yes, you will find true love. And I think there's strong Aquarius energy coming through with the air sign and the star. So they could be someone who's an Aquarius, someone very smart, witty, eccentric, very much themselves. This could also be something about Aquarius season, which, I mean, it's kind of been a while, but it's not that long in the grand scheme of things if you're thinking about finding true love. That's like the end of January through February. But yeah, the answer to your question is yes. And it's totally what you want, totally who you want. Like, this is total wish fulfillment in divine connection, soulmate energy here. Oh, thanks for liking Diamond Heart. Okay. Why is Zach sad or heartbroken? Let's see if we can get some insight. Why is Zach sad or heartbroken? We have the Two of Swords here. I feel like they're just feeling like they're at a standstill in life. I don't think they're very happy in their life. I feel like they're doing a lot of soul searching right now, really going within, or at least that's what they're really needing to do or being called to do. We have the Four of Swords here, and then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there's this energy like I'm not where I should be in life. I don't have like all the honor and respect, the money I need. I'm not as far as I thought I would be. I don't have this, I don't have these achievements. I'm not like just feeling really stuck. And I feel like they're just in this place where they need to do a lot of healing. A lot of healing here. Maybe there was some heartbreak in the past. But you're asking why they're heartbroken. But they're going to be okay with this Three of Swords here showing up. I just feel like they need some time. I feel like they're feeling really lost and not sure about what they want in life or where they're headed. And they're just kind of hitting that point in their life. So they forces them to go within and do some healing work and do some inner work and reflection, because maybe they were avoiding that. And sometimes we just get hit with these emotional floods and get more affected by certain things we normally wouldn't be, because there's something else going on that we need to reflect on. And I feel like that's kind of the quick reading of what's going on with them. So hopefully that gives you some insight. Hi, Tanya. Okay, Sanhana, I know you won, but let's do your mini reading here. We can go into it further if this is the question you want. Will me and karma make a good relationship? Okay, let's do upright, yes. Reverse, no. Will me and karma. Okay, the answer I got was a no, and this is the no right now. It's interesting. We kind of just talked about this, totally unrelated in a different reading, but I feel like there's something here with it to be a good, healthy relationship. More healing needs to be done. There's like some burdens, some heartbreak, some traumas someone's carrying around that they really need to spend some time. It's causing maybe poor mental health in some sort of way, or emotional, something with their internal state or your internal state. This could be both of you, one of you, either of you. But at this time, until more healing occurs, it won't be super good or healthy. So doing that inner work, because you can only control yourself, right? You can't change other people. So maybe this is a message to you to spend time doing healing and working on yourself, loving yourself. And, that is the way to call in a healthier relationship with this person. But as of now, there's something you're really working on healing. And then it would be good and healthy. Well, thanks, Tanya. I appreciate you for saying that. Tanya was saying to hit the like button. So thank you for all those who are doing that. All right, Bliss Sunshine. Is K the one for me? Okay, upright, yes. Reverse, no. I am getting a no. And I feel like it might be hard to see that right now with that 10 of Wands there, holding all that stuff. Like, you might be like, oh, they seem great, all these things. But I feel like there might be some flags, specifically red flags, that you might not be seeing right now because you're in that lust phase or really wanting it to happen. There could be something with maybe there'll be arguments in the future or negative, something's going on that you don't see clearly right now. But the answer is no. Okay. Hi, Nathalie. What awaits Nathalie in May? We have the King of Cups. Ooh, I feel like there's a lot of, we got 4 cards in next one, but okay, I think there's a lot of energy here about emotional healing and letting go of things, of thoughts, habits, whatever hasn't been very healthy for you. Like, I feel like you are feeling really good. Your nervous system seems to be more regulated. You're feeling in a very good emotional, like spiritual state. So I feel like you're really letting go of something here that was, a bad habit, toxic relationship, toxic thoughts are really what's coming through with this. And then we have the 6 of Pentacles that came out as well. I feel like there's going to be an opportunity to maybe make more money or to just feel good, like financially. I feel like you're going to be in a place where you're able to be generous, to help others, to help yourself, to do things like that. There could be someone in your life in May that gives you an opportunity or helps you out financially, or like get you a job or something. There's a focus though on like good financial health and balance here. I'm really looking at those scales there. I feel like there's more financial stability coming, if that's even for you, but also like career stability. I feel like there's an opportunity that someone's going to help you out. There's other people in your life in May that are really generous, that want to help you out, that provide you with other opportunities. And then, the big thing too is like feeling really good emotionally and a lot of healing. That's what's coming through for May. Thank you. Okay, Saloni Singh, what is coming for me in May? What is coming in May for Saloni? Okay, I'm getting, it's interesting, different cards, but kind of similar messages. I feel like there's a lot of good financially and career for you, especially with the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. I feel like you're feeling good financially. You're feeling good with yourself. And another big thing is you are feeling better mentally. Like you're overcoming what's been keeping you stuck with the Moon in reverse. This is like feeling like upright. Sometimes this could be like mental health stuff, in a more negative sense, but things are coming to light for you. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're seeing the way out of tough situations. You're not feeling as stuck and stagnant. And what this could be about is if you've been in a tough financial situation or something with work, I feel like you're overcoming that and you're seeing a way forward. But yeah, I expect your emotional health and your financial health to improve in May. Amy Adams. What is my partner Sunny hiding from me? He's been distant and suspicious. What is Sunny hiding from Amy? Okay, we have the Empress in reverse, Strength card in reverse, and the Ace of Wands in reverse. He just doesn't seem like he's super, like he just doesn't feel like putting energy towards you right now for whatever reason. His energy could be going towards some sort of bad habit, maybe going out more, drinking more, something like that, playing a game, like whatever would be considered a bad habit for them. I feel like that's where their energy is going towards. And I feel like this year, it's like they just don't want to put energy towards you right now. They're focused on their own needs, their ego needs right now. And they're not putting their energy towards relationships towards you. I feel like they're just not thinking very highly of you right now. I feel like there's, it's kind of not the greatest energy, to be honest. So I feel like the best thing to do would be maybe let them know that they're making you feel this way, that they're being distant. Because I can definitely pick up on the energy too. They seem really distant, and maybe they're not someone who really opens up and doesn't tell you what's going on. And I feel like Spirit might be like, was that what you want? Do you want to be treated this way? But maybe I think there's something underlying here. Some ego needs, like just some kind of negative habits is what's taking up their energy. Maybe it's like porn and stuff like that. I can't. It's just saying what I'm picking up on. But I feel like that's what their energy is going towards instead of you. So I'm not sure if they're really into online stuff like that. But that's what I'm picking up on. Something similar. Magician's heart. I have been talking to this guy online. What are his feelings towards me and where is this headed? Okay, this person, they definitely think you're beautiful, and there's definitely attraction there. I feel like they definitely think you're really attractive. That's for sure. But I feel like there's some sneaky behavior for some reason. Something they're hiding from you. Like maybe they have someone at home. Like I don't know if they're fully single. Let's see though. Is that what I'm picking up on, Spirit? Yeah, I got a yes. Where is this headed? I'm really feeling like there's something that you're not getting and it has to do with another woman or they're seeing other people. When I said, where's it headed? I got the 7 of Cups here and I feel like they're just kind of seeing their options, seeing what's out there. But there's something, I really do feel like there's going behind someone else's back. And maybe they're not exactly who you think they are. But they're definitely attracted to you. Oh, thank you. I love her too. I love when she's in the background. Lansley said, I love your cat. Okay, tea tree. Hello. How A sees me now. How does A see tea tree? Interesting. Let me get a clarifier. I'm not. The first card out was the Emperor. I think they might be a little like threatened by you or like intimidated, I should say. Intimidated by you. You might seem really like powerful and control. Like something about you I feel like is a little intimidating. Maybe they think you're just super attractive and they're intimidated. That's what I'm getting by the Emperor. Can you expand on this? Yeah, I think they're a little afraid of you. I don't why? Is it like why? Why is this energy coming through? I think they think you're out of their league. Is this a romantic thing? They can't, for some reason they don't feel like you're approachable. They think, I think they like, it doesn't seem like it's negative, but something about you they feel like is out of their league. They have a hard time communicating. Maybe you seem cold or distant to them and out of their league for some reason. That's what's coming through. But like they see you as someone like powerful, like and with the Emperor is not necessarily negative, but yeah, for some reason you're really intimidating to them and distant, and I feel like they can't really read you well. That's all that's coming through. Thank you. Emily, what to expect for the future on my relationship with my boyfriend Soha? I don't know if there's been like distance, like physically between you, but I feel like you're overcoming something here with the 8 of Swords first here. I don't know. Yeah, do you guys live apart or farther away? I don't know. But something about if there is any distance between you, I feel like that's closing. And then we have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, and these coming out together. I feel like your partner is really maturing here. You're going to see them mature. Oh, sorry, I got like a iCloud storage almost full thing. Come on, I don't. I feel like they're really maturing and they're going to be ready to move forward eventually with you. Because I feel like maybe you're more mature than they are, and maybe you want things to progress faster than you are. But I feel like they're kind of progressing in their own time. And then the Five of Coins also came through, so I feel like you might see like the long-term opportunities here. But I feel like at this time they need to do a little bit more maturing and growing before they're ready to like commit and take it to the next level. But I see like they eventually will. I just feel like there's this message of spirit telling you like it'll take time, but I think eventually your boyfriend Soha will want to move forward, but they feel like they need more growing or up to do, or like they're just a little bit behind you. Like you're like a few chapters ahead, in your mind, like of where you are and where you're ready to go. So they'll get there, but I feel like you want to move faster than they do, but they'll eventually get there. Ari, what do I need to know in regards to my love life? I don't know. Sorry, that babe. I don't know if you're seeing anyone now or what's going. Something's going to be revealed to you. The Seven of Swords, this could be like deception reveal with the Tower moment here. And then we have the Moon. This is like, there might be someone that you're interested in. There's some kind of illusion, or maybe this is someone that's coming in soon. You kind of like might not see them clearly for what it is with the Moon. And Spirit's like kind of warning you this because I feel like there's something here like to listen to your instincts, because there might be some red flags you're missing and something's going to be revealed. Like there could be someone you really like and you find out they have a wife, or like they're cheating, or not who they said they are. So pay attention to your intuition and listen to your body, and I feel like, and how you feel around other people. I feel like this is more like a warning. Sorry, this is probably not, no one wants to hear this, right? But I think it's more your spirit guides being like, don't let, like, when you first meet someone, you're like, oh, you can like, especially as women, like we just like think like we could like see ourselves married to them. We like met them like twice because like we just like feel this connection, and then I'm not saying you're going to think you're going to get married to them, but you know what? I'm sure some people have felt this. You start to see a future in it, and you see all the good things or the potential in someone that you miss the present day red flags. And I feel like Spirit wants you to realize there could be some red flags in someone that you're seeing now, or someone that's coming into your life, so you can avoid that. Because I think it's not as you think it is. So that's what wants to come through for you today in regards to your love life. Hi, Blue Lavender. I was wondering if you could do a reading for the applications. Will I get a job I want in my city? Okay, upright, yes. Reverse, no. Will Blue Lavender get a job they want in their city? I'm getting a no right now. We have 2 no's and then the Devil here. And I think there's something with like rejection is divine redirection. The Devil can mean a jerk boss in career, like controlling, somewhere where you're not appreciated or not getting what you want. So I feel like something might not work out because something is better for you. So the job you're asking about, I did get a no. But don't give up. And I feel like there's a reason. Like I said, that Devil energy, you don't want to work for that. Hi, Czar. I got an internship. When will I get the contract? Let's see if we can get some time. When will Zara get the contract? Can you give us some indication of timing? The number 8's coming through, so let's 8 to 11. So you're waiting for the contract to come through for your internship? I got like within 2 weeks. Does that make sense? Eight to 11 day, like, is what came through. So can you confirm again? Yeah, maybe even 10 because I said 8 to 11. But that's what's coming through, 8 to 11 days, like 2 weeks. Up to 2 weeks at this time. Okay, oops, I scrolled too far up. Oh, thanks, Lala. Something happened between my boyfriend and I. Can you ask Spirit if I made the right decision? Spirit, did Lala make the right decision in terms of this situation with her boyfriend? Yes. You'll be able to make it through, and there will be a fresh start with the page in the pentacle, like the ace of pentacles, I should say, is all about new beginnings. So I feel like you could push through this, and there's literally like a patch, like a patch of land. But the 10 of Swords too is healing and moving past something painful. So yes, we got a yes and some context here. You did, because we got more upright, you did make the right decision, and especially with the 10 of Swords in reverse coming out, you will make it through a rough patch. So yes. Hi, Marion. Can I get a reading for May? Sure. What's going on for Marion in May? I'm sorry if you guys hear my air conditioning. I'm not using I don't know, maybe the sound's fine. I got a new computer, so I just didn't plug in my good mic, but the air conditioning kicked on, which means it must be really hot in here. Yeah, way up. Okay, but anyway, sorry. Marion, what's going on for Marion in May? It's interesting. The star has shown up in a lot of readings, but okay, we have actually 4 cards that came out for you. Right away, we had 3 cups. I feel like there's a lot of emotional healing, especially because the star came out with it. So we had the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Queen of Cups upright, the 5 of Cups, the star. This is a lot. Like, the star comes after the Tower. Like, I feel like maybe you've gone through a hard thing. Maybe there's heartbreak or just not feeling great emotionally, feeling loss. Spirit wants you to know, like, things are coming into balance and harmony for you. There's healing coming in May, like a lot of healing. And I feel like there's also this energy of wish fulfillment coming as well. But the main message I'm getting is healing. And also, if there's anything legal going on or anything like with like other people, like justice will be served. I feel like it's coming through. What that doesn't have to necessarily be legal, but things are going to work out for you. You might be like, think karma's out to get you. You're like, why bad things keep happening? Things are going to come into balance here. Things are going to work out for you. There's definitely something here with healing, though. Maybe this is a physical thing going on, definitely emotional and healing, but there's healing and also wish fulfillment. I feel like you're about to feel a lot more connected to yourself, to your spirituality, connected to your spirit guides, all of that, your higher self. And I think that's going to actually help lead you to more manifestation. But I feel like you're just feeling really connected. And maybe you're really deepening your spiritual practice, like journaling, meditating, whatever it is you like to do, spending more time in nature. It's going to be really healing for you, getting you really connected to your intuition. That's going to lead you places. So maybe that's even some guidance coming through. But keyword for May for you, Marion, is healing. Hi, baby. Love, love, love. Could I ask you to do a love reading for me and my boyfriend? Sure. Can you do a love reading for love, 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 my boyfriend, please? For May. cards just like split out. I feel like you guys in May might do something fun, like go on a little adventure or switch things up, try new things, because we have the Page of Wands here. Oh, yeah, wow, and the Two of Wands coming out. There's something with doing things differently, planning for the future, going on a little road trip, or like just trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone or out of your routine and doing new things here. I feel like there is a moment in time, maybe you feel like your energies aren't blending well together. Maybe there's not seeing eye to eye. But I feel like with the Seven of Wands here, you'll come on top, like just not being super defensive, like trying to see both sides. I just feel like, yeah, there could be some moment in May where you guys aren't feeling that great, but I feel like you're going to overcome anything. We have this like rocky water around him, but he's on that throne doing fine. I feel like you guys will come out and top if there's anything like that. And I feel like if you guys are having issues, or like maybe you guys just like with that Page of Wands and Two of Wands coming out, doing things differently. Oh wow. And then we have the Ten of Cups here. That's a really happy, beautiful, emotionally happy card. But if things feel stagnant or something, like do the new things, go to the new restaurants, go on a road trip, take a weekend trip, stuff like that. I think will really be good for your relationship. But that's what I'm picking up on. Thank you. Okay, where? All right, what positive things are coming up for Ron? Well, I'll pet you soon. Cass is staring at me like that. Ooh. Okay, so I feel like some things for you, you're definitely getting out of a stuck place. I feel like there's a lot of freedom, especially because we have this Knight of Wands here too, and we also have the World. There's a lot of freedom coming. Like, I don't know if you're going to be traveling. Travel is something I see that could be really coming up for you. Exploring new passions. There's definitely like a World is like a happy ending. Maybe there's been something you think has been tough going on. Spirit saying you're going to complete that. There's a lot of happiness coming. But I'm getting this message of traveling and exploring coming through for you with the World and the Knight of Wands. Finding passion. There could be something here with dating more. I don't know if you're dating, but I see there is good energy coming through with that. I feel like there's a lot of attention on you, positive attention on you. The other card that came out was the Page of Swords. I feel like you're really going to be learning new things, exploring new things, feeling really sharp, having great conversations. If you're a student, this is really saying things are going to go well. But if not, there's so many things you can still learn outside of that. There's a lot of strong energy of you picking up a new hobby that brings you a lot of joy and passion with these cards here. Learning new things. You could be getting, with the Page of Swords, this could be talking about news coming in. So there could be some positive news coming in. Maybe this is something that has to do with the freedom. Maybe you're like finding out you got a job, or you have more financial freedom, or you get to travel, or you get a new lease, or whatever it is. But there's this key word for you of freedom, and especially like travel and adventure, like trying new things and new hobbies. That's what I see in the cards for you, Ron. Thank you. All right. Kamzeel, sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Can I get a general reading if possible? What does Kamzeel at PK need to know right now? We have the King of Wands and the Sun in reverse. And then the Two of Cups here. Okay, there's this energy coming through. I was picking up on it before I saw the last card. If you've been feeling low energy or sad, maybe lonely, or maybe there's been a loss of a relationship or something didn't work out, I feel like Spirit's really calling you to focus on your passions and what brings you joy. This could be like your work too, but I feel like not letting the King of Wands is really upright. It's not like super egotistical or selfish, but they are kind of selfish in a positive way. They're focused on what matters to them, on their goals and their passions, and they don't really let anything else get in the way. And they're really confident. And I feel like there's something here about you really building up your confidence And after feeling depressed or after feeling lonely, I feel like you're about to enter this phase where you're really confident. And oh my gosh, wow, I picked up the deck and one card was left behind. There's a new beginning coming for you, one with a lot of energy. If you've been feeling low energy, sluggish, you're about to feel a lot energized. And I think this is because you're finding a new passion or a new hobby, like something's coming in that's really going to bring you joy. And Spirit's saying when this comes up for you, follow that. Follow that joy and that passion, because I think this is going to be really great. And it can even lead to something, like lead you down a new path here. So yeah, expect more energy, especially because the sun in reverse, yeah, that could be like depression sometimes, or just, you know, maybe it's the winter blues that happens, or the loss of a relationship, or not feeling too healthy. That's what I see shifting for you, that your spirit guides want you to know, and to follow that joy and passion, because then it'll just keep getting better. Thank you. Okay. Oh, hi. Sukhpreet, I'm in a relationship with Inder. May I know what his true intentions are towards me? Okay, yes. What are Inder's true intentions? We have the Judgment card in reverse, and the Five of Swords here, and then the Nine of Coins in reverse. And on the bottom, we have the Two of Wands. I don't know. I feel like there's some energy here that they might be like looking elsewhere or focused on other things. Oh, thank you, Ron. But I don't know. This is kind of weird energy, I'll be honest. The Judgment in reverse. I feel like there's something, maybe they're stuck on the past. Maybe there was some issue you guys had. Maybe you had a fight, and I feel like they're not letting it go. They might be holding a grudge. They might refuse to ever say sorry, or like always think they're right and not want to listen to your side of things. And there's this energy, yeah, holding a grudge and feeling like they're always right. And I don't know. I feel like there's this energy. They might want to be single and free, or they just act that way while they're in a relationship. Let me scroll back up. I don't really like this energy, to be honest, but you can let me know. But I feel like there's something here, like they feel like they have the upper hand. They can do what they want. Like they can be in a relationship with you and still do what they want behind your back type energy. And they might be holding a grudge. For some reason, they think they have the right to do what they want behind your back. I don't know. That's the energy that's coming through. Is there anything else? That's weird. The cards we already showed came out again. So that's all Spirit wants me to say. What is coming for Shah? General reading for Shah. We have the Three of Swords, the Devil, but then we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. But what I feel like, and then the Four of Swords. Okay, one thing I see is coming is that you could be sleeping better if you've not been having great sleep. But I think Spirit's trying to draw your attention to something that, you know, maybe a heartbreak or someone that might hurt you. Like, I don't know if you're interested in someone, and Spirit's like, pay attention to the red flags. There's something here with healing and letting go of a toxic relationship. This could be a toxic habit. But Spirit wants you to focus on healing and letting go of any energy that's keeping you chained and keeping you stuck. You can stay in this energy, or you can work on healing it. Let's see. Spirit, what can Shah do to avoid this, to release this, to heal from this? We have the Knight of Swords here. You are able to move away from this energy quick. You don't need to stay in this energy at all. or even be affected by this energy. Spirit's more like warning you what's coming. There could be someone toxic, someone negative, someone who just, you know, doesn't have the same intentions as you, same values as you. Be aware of that, because you're able to move away from that energy and you will be fine. So maybe you know what this is about, but use your discernment. Protect yourself and you'll be okay, Spirit's saying. I don't remember what we said, Diamond Heart. Right, Sonakshi. When will me and my husband reconnect? No contact. Okay, let's see if we can get some. I'm not getting for a while right now. I feel like at this time, the yes card I got, this is the number, and then I expand on that to get more information, was the death. I got the sun reverse and then the death card. So number 13, and I got 13 months, which is like a year, and then the commitment. But I feel like right now, this is like at a total standstill. I don't think they want to communicate at all right now, or reunite right now. But Spirit's saying things in a year, there could be wanting commitment here again. 13 months. And again, I know timing and tarot can change. This is as of the energy right now. I feel like they won't have a change of heart for about a year. I feel like for whatever reason they need their space, healing. But right now it's like that death card's like it's over for them right now, is what I'm picking up on. But we did get the commitment card for 13 months. Oh, did I clarify? Okay. All right. Sharma, is my partner G being loyal towards me? He's pulled off his energy and not taking any action towards me. Okay, let's do a yes or no. Is G being loyal to Sharma? I do have a yes for loyalty. But I do see they're closed off right now. Even, this is a non-traditional way to look at the sun, but there is this wall here. And then we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, I can see that they're pulled back. You know, they have their walls up, but they're not, there's no infidelity that I'm picking up on. They're still loyal. They haven't cheated. Okay, Verta, how does my partner M view me physically and emotionally? How does M view Verta physically and emotionally? Okay, this is interesting. These two cards, I realize we see both people walking away. So what do they see when you walk away? I think physically they really like your butt, and like, you know, you're behind. I can say butt. Behind and your legs. Like they like your physique, and I think they like when you walk away, they're like looking at you. You know, they think you're attractive. Like that's definitely a part of you that they really like physically, and they really like that you're very generous. You know, I think you're someone who's really generous, really giving, really loving. And I feel like you're someone who's like, will do a lot for other people. You're willing to do a lot for other people, give a lot for other people. They love your generous heart. Mm-hmm. And we have the red coming up. Yeah, they think you're definitely very physically attractive. The red, like, you know, is the color of like hot. And then like there's a lot of passion there. But yeah, your heart is the biggest thing too. Your passionate heart, and physically your butt and your legs and your physique is coming through here. Yeah. Okay, where was I? Dorella, what's coming for love for me in the near future? The first card we have here is the Four of Wands. So I feel like there's definitely something here positive in the near future. This is like a wedding card, but I feel like, if you're single, I wouldn't be like, oh, you're getting married in the near future. But I mean, like, you could be meeting someone, that leads to something really stable. The number 4 is the number of stability, structure. So I feel like there's a stable relationship coming for you. And I feel like this is something new. Or if you're in a relationship, it's been stale, I feel like it could be like refreshing the relationship. It can be with someone who is a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Seems more masculine. But I expect something new and stable to come in. And I feel like there's something here, like maybe for a while maybe you were deceived in the past or had cheaters in the past or just people that weren't loyal in the past or whatever it was. I feel like maybe that has prevented you from good relationships, but that's shifting for you is what I'm getting. What's coming towards you in love? Chrissy, Chrissy, Chrissy. I see you're releasing someone from the past and someone new is coming in. This Two of Cups upright. This is a new partnership, a new relationship, like the dating phase. So you're going to be going on dates soon, and you're going to be letting go of someone in the past, and this is someone new. So I feel like there's someone you've been hanging on to, either if it's just emotionally or situationship or something. I feel like by letting that go, and then there's someone new coming in. But yeah, I see dates in your near future in love. Well, I hope you get that soon, Zara, like we said. Hi, Robert. Okay, you want a card? Let's get you a general message then for Robert. Okay, what I get from these cards here, I got more than one for you, is don't give up on your dreams. Keep going. You have the higher ground, and you might have, roadblocks, competition, people against you, or so it seems like. But you have the higher ground, and you will be successful if you don't give up. So the main message coming through is to not give up on your dreams. And if you feel bored in life or stuck, then that's the time to take action and fight for yourself. Come up. Maybe you don't have a lot of dreams right now or a lot of goals, and Spirit's saying, why not come up with some new goals for yourself, something to strive for, and that'll make life a little bit more interesting, more purposeful, and successful. When you get clear on what you want, success is guaranteed. That's what's coming through for you, Robert. Thank you. Now we have Emmy. Okay. Emmy with an I. My cat still says why. What's going on? We got a love read for Emmy. Love life for Emmy in the summer. Interesting. Well, we have the Three of Swords coming out in reverse, which means you can be totally healing from something. Healing past, maybe there was some cords still attached to other people, past heartache. You're healing from that. And then we have the 2 4s come out. 4 of Pentacles. I want to clarify. What is this? Yeah, I feel like there's like something that happened in the past that you've been clinging on to that you're healing from. And by doing that, maybe there's arguments with people, like it was just really stressful. I feel like you're healing that, and you could be really headed towards a new commitment. But Spirit's like saying this commitment won't come until this healing and this release comes. There's too much attachment to something from the past. I know this is more like guidance coming through, but for whatever reason, that's what your Spirit wants. So does this Hierophant mean a relationship is coming? Yes. And King of Wands, so this could be their energy. They could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, Aries. For some reason, Aries didn't want to come out of my mouth, so maybe not an Aries. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, more masculine energy. But Spirit's saying, yeah, I think there's like a shift, like going into the summer, beginning of the summer, healing, letting go of the past, and a new relationship with a fire sign or someone who just has that like confident, high energy. So yeah, I feel like it'll be like kind of roller coaster, like healing and going through that, and then meeting someone new. There's a new commitment. Tabby, will I be in a relationship in the next 3 months? Okay, let's do yes or no. Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Will Tabby be in a relationship in the next 3 months? Yes. And it's interesting. I got the Lovers and then a 3 card. I got a yes, Tabby. But yeah. I like seeing Lovers come up. You will. That's what we're getting right now. Thank you, Latoya, for liking and subscribing. What does Latoya need to know right now? Okay. Spirit wants you to know, if you are not satisfied in some sort of commitment, you don't need to hang on to it. Just because, something worked for you in the past, this could be anything. This could be job, relationship, friendship, but where in your life are you not feeling really satisfied anymore, but you're holding on to it for whatever reason? Maybe because it's more comfortable than stepping into the unknown, but you're being called to release that. You don't need to settle. Spirit wants you to, and commit to yourself, commit to finding joy. And I think we're in Taurus season. I feel like this is now, but also this is saying commitments in general. But what commitment in your life are you holding on to that you're not satisfied with? I think spending some time really thinking about that, why are you clinging on to it? And a lot of times this points to just fear of the unknown, fear of change. But I feel like you're ready for something new. You're ready for change. You're ready to up level. There's something that's just been keeping you from moving forward. What is this? Is it a specific? Again, it could be maybe you outgrew your friend group or your job or relationships or the habits you have. Spirit wants you to commit to yourself and to your dreams and to improving and even when it gets uncomfortable and stepping into the unknown. Because I feel like you're meant for some change and a shift here. And that's what your spirit guides want you to think about at this time, Latoya. Thank you. Oh, Robert, we're doing them in order. We got yours if you're still here. I don't know. Someone alive here. Haven't I been talking the whole time? I'm confused by Robert. But okay, Arcana. When did my husband contact? Okay. When will Arcana's husband contact? Okay, we got a 1. Is this week? Yeah, I got in about a week. I got a week. Oh, that's probably what it's picking up your current energy, Ari, so that makes sense. Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, that makes sense that those cards came up for you. All right, I'll read the more of what you said, but let's get to divine timing first. Could I have a general reading? What does divine timing need to know right now? We have the 10 of Wands, the Page of Swords upright, and then the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like Spirit wants you to think about what burdens do you carry with you? What things are you doing that are no longer aligned or taking up all your energy and preventing you from focusing on, your goals and your desires? I feel like there's just something you're not seeing clearly or something that's preventing you from focusing on what matters in your life, something you've been holding on to for a long time. And it could be negative thoughts. We have the Page of Swords here. Let me clarify. The pages can be messages, and these two specifically. What is this? We have another 10 coming out. Wow, we have all these 10. I want a clarification. I got 2 10s. We have all these 10s. I think Spirit's letting you know there's something here that's ready to end. There's an ending coming that you're ready to let go of. There could be some news coming in that seems bad, but it's actually going to be for the best. I feel like you won't see clearly why this news is good for you or the silver lining of it. It could be about a job or money or family related, but you're going to get some news and you're going to think it's bad, but it's really to free you from something that has been not satisfying. Like, it could be, I'm not saying this is what it's going to be, but it could be like, losing a job or losing a relationship, but then you find out you weren't really even happy in it and there's something so much better on the other side. Can you confirm this here? But you're about to have a big shift. 10s are endings and new beginnings, and you're ready for something new here. And it's going to bring you a lot of happiness. I asked for confirmation, and I got a yes, and also the 3 of Cups. There's going to be something worth celebrating, and it's going to be really good. You're going to end up happier. So if there seems like things are falling apart right now, or things aren't working out, or you're getting rejection in some sense, know that you're headed to something even better. All right? So don't let it keep you down. Keep going. I'm sorry, Ari. That's a bummer when that happens. Not worth your energy. It's good those true colors come out eventually. Hi, Cece. Hi, Angelus Carter. How does Dee feel about Angelus Carter currently? I think they might still be mad. We have the 10 of Swords coming out here. Yeah, and it makes sense. Look, there's like a sword through his ears, like no communication. I don't think they've really changed their feelings here. And then we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they're just not really wanting to invest in this connection anymore, or at this time at least. Can you... Yeah, I asked for confirmation. Yeah, they're still mad and they're just not really invested. I think they're focused more on like other things. I don't think they're like sitting up all night being mad at you or anything like that, but they haven't moved on from whatever they were mad about. They haven't moved on, and I see they're not contacting you. I don't think they're going to contact. I feel like they're not wanting to invest in this connection at this time. So there is still some anger there, but they're not like up all night thinking about it type of anger. But yeah, they're still mad. Yeah, Ari, he wasn't even looking for something serious, it sounds like. That's crappy. They shouldn't have even wasted your time. You want someone who's honest with you. CC, may I get a general reading? What does the divine want me to know right now? And the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that you are way more powerful and more capable than you give yourself credit for. Your spirit guides want you to have more confidence in yourself and know that you're always protected and guided by them. And that if you feel stuck in life right now, you're going to move forward. You really are. You just have to believe in yourself a bit more. Believe in your abilities, like believe in yourself, believe in whatever your faith is, like just know that there's there are people on the other side looking out for you, that you are supported, that you are capable, all of these things. And you might feel like you're stuck in career finances right now, and that is where you are moving forward. You could be getting some sort of leadership role. There could be advancement coming in terms of career and finances. That's coming through as well. But I feel like the main message I'm really picking up on is to believe in yourself and love yourself. Like your spirit guides, they see you so highly, and they see how capable you are and how limitless you are. And they feel like you don't see yourself that way. And they want you to believe in yourself some more, because once you believe in yourself, your life is going to take off and really move forward. Yeah, Angels, I mean, if you want to reach out, maybe should Angels Carter reach out first or try to make amends? Should they move on? I asked if you should reach out, and I got the Ace of Cups in reverse. I feel like not at this time. I don't think they're ready. Yeah, and then I have the friendship card in reverse here. So yeah, maybe it's time to move on, but it's really use your discernment. You know what's best for you. Oh, yeah, believe in yourself, Cece. Believe that things will get better, and they will. Oops. And the affirmation I say every morning, one of them is miracles happen when you believe. And I don't know. I feel like that could be helpful. Saying affirmations could be something that helps you. All right, yeah, Empress. Will my person marry me in this year and choose me over his ex? Okay, let's do it upright. Oops, shoot, I mixed. No. Let's do a yes or no question. We answered your question, Arcana. Okay. You can rewind if you missed it. Yeah, Cece, I think I said that for a reason. You should. I think that could be helpful, especially if you're not having faith in things right now. Okay. Empress, will Empress's person marry them this year? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Oh, yeah. I have a no for this year. Oh, wait. It's like split down the middle. Hold on. Can you? Yeah, I just wanted to verify. I don't have it for this year, but let's just get a card for your second question. So not this year. I don't have that. Oops. Will he choose Empress over his ex? Yeah, I'm not getting any energy. I gotta know. Yeah, I confirmed and gotta know. But when you think about it, we only have like 7 months left of the year. If you're not engaged yet, I would think. But I don't think he's ready to commit at this time, at least in the current energy I'm picking up on. I got a yes to confirm. All right, let's do A's question, then we're going to get off. We've been on here almost 2 hours. How come A didn't text me after the football match today? How come A didn't text? The first card that came out was the Nine of Wands in reverse, and this could just be like being really tired and burnt out and just not want, like just being too tired to want to communicate or do anything. So that's the first thing here I have. But then we got the Fool and then the World here. I think the Fool is someone who's just like not even worried about anything else. I think they just forgot and didn't even think about it. They're in their own head. They're like just going with it. Like it just wasn't on their mind at all. Mm-hmm. The World kind of looks like a cheerleader in the middle. I don't know if there's something here with their attention on a cheerleader. I don't know what ages you guys are or anything like that. But I feel like they were just doing their own thing. They were tired and they didn't even think about it. Is he talking to someone else? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Yeah, I got a yes, and this is a communication card. I think he might be talking to someone else. That World card with that female in the middle, I was kind of thinking that. Spirit, would it be bad if Angela's Carter reached out? It won't be bad. So that means reach out. I don't think it'll hurt. All right. I'm going to get off. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Thanks for sharing your energy with me today. If you want a full reading, you can go xoKittyrising.com. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Have a great night or day whenever you're watching this.